Ben Shapiro has another incredible take on abortion.
Versus Wade is overturned. The law in New York is not going to be the same as the law in Mississippi. And everybody who studies law understands this because that was the case before Roe versus Wade. California had some pretty liberal
Man, that's crazy. Ben is just fucking celebrating, doing a touchdown dance on this
abortion laws. New York had some pretty liberal abortion laws, and Texas had some pretty strict abortion laws before Roe versus Wade. When
the women in Texas, dude, right? Wild that the state that they're, the state that made it to the Supreme Court, Alabama. Okay, it was Mississippi, yee boys, has only one functioning fucking abortion clinic, or rather, a clinic that offers abortions because of the trap laws and because of how incredibly difficult the state makes it to even get doctors a license to fucking, abort fetuses. Anyway, Ben Shabibo here with a fucking states' right take on abortion. There's only one in Mississippi, one, and they were the ones that were still like, nope, not enough.
And into place. Nonetheless, the fact that the Supreme Court is now considering the possibility of disestablishing a constitutional right to abortion, which again, does not exist.
Shut up, bitch. It's a fucking literal super president. Like, it's just, that's what it is. Like, if we're gonna fucking abide by the fake constitutionality of certain things, which I personally believe is bullshit, it's just partisan, okay? Reactionaries love talking about, like, being originalist in an effort to, couch their reactionary points of view with a coat of fucking intellectual patina, okay, to say that, like, oh, actually, I'm making an intellectual argument here, and it's not because I want fucking those harlots that have sex and have a child and get pregnant to fucking eat shit and die, okay? I want to punish women for having sex, okay? It's not about that. It's about the constitutionality of it. Like, shut the fuck up. That's bullshit. You're a reactionary piece of shit. But let's say that's real. Let's say the Constitution is not just a piece of paper and that there is a very real, legitimate interpretation, okay? Super precedents. That's a thing that, Amy Coney Barrett and Brett Kavanaugh even recognize. And Roe v. Wade was considered a precedent for a very long time. But then again, of course, fuck the Constitution. I wipe my ass with the Constitution. It's literally nothing. And it's just a political tool for 9 unelected fucking vultures to decide for their party whatever they want to do and overturn the democratically elected people's or democratically elected people legislating in a way where democracy is supposed to work in theory.
It was made up out of whole cloth in an entire line of cases stretching all the way back to Griswold through Eisenstadt v. Baird, all the way up through Planned Parenthood versus Casey. That supposed constitutional right to abortion was made up directly out of the colons of Supreme Court justices who had political leanings in favor of a pro-choice position.
So stupid. Okay. It's bullshit. Got it. It's bullshit. Like, he's saying it's bullshit, which I agree with. It is bullshit. It's fucking people that either believe in, allowing women to have bodily autonomy, and it's again, them making decisions to allow them to have bodily autonomy versus people who don't.
Even if it were overruled, if ladies wanted to get abortions, all they have to do is not be in Texas. They could go over the border to Mexico, and presumably they'd be able to get an abortion there. They could go over to California, get an abortion there.
Yeah, dude, if you're poor, hey, are you a 14-year-old girl in the state of Texas that got uncle? Okay, well, guess what? You don't have any money, but it doesn't matter. Just fly. Just go to Mexico. Just fly to California. This is the intellectual giant, dude. Hey, man, if it was that simple, then fucking why did Republicans engage in trap laws literally leading up to this fucking Roe v. Wade decision being overturned, okay? Why did they do that? Well, it's because it doesn't matter. They want to limit anyone and everyone they can from getting a fucking abortion. That's the point. They want to restrict your access because they know that ultimately, if you're too poor, it's too difficult. You can't do it. You can't get an abortion. How, dude, smartest conservative, dude. What a big brain take. It's already incredibly difficult in states like Texas. If you're young and if you don't have a lot of money, you have to go all the way to like bumfuck nowhere on the other side of a goddamn gigantic state. Figure out a way to get there. Take a fucking hotel in. Wait 48 fucking hours to come back twice to reconfirm with that doctor. And that is if you don't go to a doctor that just straight up can legally lie to you about how your fetus can listen to classical music and has a heartbeat or whatever the fuck they say in the family planning clinics that they put up as like fake abortion debating centers.
Listen, I would prefer a nationwide regime wherein no one can get an abortion except in cases where the mother's life is in danger. But that's not the way the federalist system works. And because of that, that means that there will be state differences in how abortion law is applied. But The left is losing it.
Insane. The left is losing. I thought conservatives are against abortion because they think it's murder, not because they hate women. They still hate women, but it's unrelated. What? No, no one. Look, man, some people believe it's fucking murder. Okay. So what the fuck? They don't really have a fucking consistent position on it. And the differential factor here is that like women, only women, and like a teeny tiny slim majority or slim minority of like NBs and trans men can have abortions. Okay. So that's the reason why that punishment is very different and the treatment is very different. But the reason why I mentioned that is because like if you're gung-ho about fucking property rights, the reason why you're gung-ho about property rights is why? Because you want to be able to defend your property from people that are coming from the outside that want to harm you. Okay? Ultimately, what's more significant than your even property? Your own fucking body. And forcing women to carry pregnancies to term is forcing them to literally just hold on to something that they consider a fucking parasitic force. It's nuts. It's fucking nuts. All right, this took a turn. I know people get fucking upset. People literally get upset when I say this, but like an unwanted pregnancy is a parasite. Sorry, that's just how it is, especially in the fucking first, second trimester, whatever. Without viability outside of the fucking womb, it is just a parasite. Or even, throughout the entire process is a parasite. Motherfuckers be like, I want to do castle doctrine, but women should have to, carry pregnancies to term. And that's precisely why making abortions illegal does not decrease abortions. It just makes them illegal, and therefore women still can and do get abortions. They just do it back alley abortions. They do manual abortions. Okay, they just fucking abort on their own. So you're just harming women. That's it. And this is consistent all around the fucking planet. Okay, it just increases the amount of accidents, infertility caused by back alley abortions, and even death. Okay, reproducing living robots. World's first living robots can now reproduce. Scientists say robot. No. No, I say no. Watch the robot. Okay, dude, this is too much. You're giving too much information right now. Okay, here's what I have to say about this. All right, showing me this and then following that up with the world's first living robots can now reproduce. Scientists say no, it's too much. Okay, I am now officially straight up a fucking Luddite, and I feel like while I'm talking about this, Robot Santa's sitting behind me, listening to everything I'm saying, plotting his fucking next step. Okay. That's what it fucking feels like. Yo, can you explain this? What? What?
Wemdo.
Oh! Oh!